I wanted to talk to you and take a little bit of time here to update you on what is happening right now with this system and kind of talk about the general impacts. And then Taylor will have our forecast in just a moment. All right, we are outlooked by the Storm Prediction Center under a marginal risk for severe storms. And it's kind of interesting, so far it's been wet. We've had windy conditions as well. But as we go through the day today until the system passes, we have a landfalling tropical system here, a tropical storm. We can get isolated spin-up tornadoes, and that's the main threat here when you see this risk of severe storms. They're typically very weak when we do get them, and we're not seeing anything yet, and we may not see anything. That would be great, but we do need to be mindful that you can and sometimes do get those with these landfalling tropical systems. As I mentioned, this thing is making landfall right now. We're going to zoom in here, and I'm going to loop this for you, and we'll take you back. We'll just do this over the last, let's say, 6 hours or so. Let's take a look at the loop right here, and you can see how it's moving ashore there west of Morehead City around Topsail. It's coming in, and it is producing some pretty intense rainfall near the center of it. Areas out to the east really haven't been seeing as much. So that's good news in terms of our flood threat. We do still anticipate some tidal flooding. We still have the potential for some very heavy rain as this thing tracks to the north. And the movement right now is north at about 9 miles per hour, north-northwest. So we're going to continue to watch that. I want to bring you into Hampton Roads and just show you what's happening. We'll go to our live high-definition radar here. And as we take a look at the live sweep, we've got some pockets of moderate to heavy rain right now up around Gloucester Point and White Marsh. Rainfall intensity, it hasn't been tremendously bad, but you're getting about 0.6 of an inch or so per hour. So additional pockets of moderate to heavy rain occurring right now. That's what we're looking at. I think generally as we go along, we're going to find these pockets of rain with intense rainfall here and there. But look at Southside right now. We are dry, and you get into northeast North Carolina, there's another band that's kind of working up through the Albemarle Sound. So we're going to continue to watch that. Again, the winds have been a little gusty, but they haven't been just crazy. As we take a look very quickly here, you notice winds generally between 20 and 30 miles per hour. Some of the recent gusts up around Tangier and Wallops, the gusts have been closer to 41. All right, we are still dealing with a tidal flood threat, and I want Taylor to take some time now, time all of this out. Go ahead and give us your forecast.
Thanks, Craig. Yes, across the area, again, tidal flooding just with the wind direction pulling from that northeast, especially for those northward facing beaches. For the next about day or so, that's when we'll see some pockets of rain, but definitely not as widespread as we are expecting what we had on Friday. We're seeing scattered showers, so off and on throughout the day Saturday. So for the south side, we're talking around 8 a.m. to about lunchtime. Again, like Craig was saying, those moderate to pockets of heavy rainfall still possible as we head through the day, especially for Saturday morning. The center of Ophelia will track around the I-95 corridor around 3 p.m. As we head into today. We will be on the drier side of the system, which is good news for us, which means that even though we still can see some flash flooding, it's good news that we won't see as much heavy rainfall as places across like Richmond and along that corridor. Temperatures today up into the upper 60s to upper 70s for us. We still will have that onshore flow through Saturday afternoon, but then switching directions as we head into late Saturday and early Sunday. Light to moderate rainfall still possible, especially the further west you live. Around 9 p.m. the system will continue to move to the north as we head through about tonight into early tomorrow morning. A few showers still hanging on for us for Hampton Roads in northeast North Carolina into early Sunday morning. Now, even though Sunday will be drier, we are still talking some cloud cover hanging around parts of Hampton Roads for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, definitely a cloudier day. Temperatures in the afternoon in the upper 60s to lower 70s. But with the flow going now to the west, from the west, we are going to see some of that water recede. So the highest tides today will bring in the highest tidal flooding we'll see, and then we'll start to taper down into parts of Sunday. So thankfully, this system not lasting long, we'll get a somewhat clearer part of the weekend. Your 7-day forecast, though, show temperatures dropping off into the low 70s as we head into the middle of next week, but rain chances sticking around Tuesday through Friday.
All right, great forecast there. We'll look forward to the better weather coming up tomorrow. Ashley, for now, the big concern is going to be as this thing tracks inland, we're going to be watching, again, not a great chance, but a possible isolated tornado could spin up. We'll be monitoring that for you throughout the day. And then again, tracking some of the heavier rain, as Taylor was mentioning, that could compound some of the tidal issues that we're still going to deal with today. So we'll have a lot more. We've got crews out there all over.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Casey, I think, is up at Yorktown watching that. We've got crews south side as well. So we'll be working to keep everybody updated.
Yeah, a lot has moved through, but still plenty to watch, as you were mentioning. So don't forget, you can follow the latest updates on Tropical Storm Ophelia and more on the 13 News Now app. Just scan that QR code you see right there on your screen. You can download the app for free in the App Store and on Google Play.